Hey Paige, my name's Kyle Roloffs. I'm the owner of Siouxland Digital Marketing, just out of Sioux Falls, down towards Dordt College, if you know where that is. But anyway, you posted a while back about getting some marketing help for your website, and I just wanted to drop you this quick video. I'm going to tell you about 3 different things that'll help you rank better on websites on Google, get more attention to your site. Because I noticed that you're in the map pack here. That's what we call the Google My Business profile listings in the SEO world, I guess. But then but you're not here in the organic results, which if you're on the first page with your organic results, the first page gets 70 to 80% of the traffic, if not more. In today's world, I've seen statistics upwards of 95%, but I try to stay conservative. But anyway, so for the first thing we're going to talk about 3 things today: is content, citations, and then we're going to talk about backlinks or votes that Google gives your site. So content-wise, I'm just going to compare you with the #1 ranker here. I don't know why she's got an inoperable menu. Your menu's way better since it's built in Weebly, but yeah. Content-wise, let's look at your site. The more content, let's remember that Google is a search engine, so the more content that you have on your site, the better off you are. So you got a very descriptive title, being that you're a photographer and childbirth educator, so you've got both your niches that you serve in, and you've got your location. This is what's called a title tag here, so that's an H1 that's fed directly into the search engine, and so these things are excellent to have. The main issue that I see with your site, on the first page anyway, is that you don't have much content here. You've got maybe 100 words at most. I mean, I'm giving you some there, maybe 50. But on this site, you can see that she's got a lot of content. She doesn't have her title tag set up as well as you do, but she has a lot more content. She's probably got a good 450 words here, maybe 500 with this little description here. So she's feeding the search engine a lot more. So I'm sure as a birth educator, you have a lot of information on the various birth services, such as being a doula, such as how the birth process goes, that you could put on the site. For one, that would show other people who browse your site your expertise, but also it would show the search engine that, hey, this site's talking about this. So when somebody searches for birthing service in Sioux Falls, I should put this up. I mean, I'm speaking for the search engine, if you will, but you know what I mean there. So that's content. The next thing is citations, and citations are made up of 3 things: your name, address, and phone number listed throughout the web. And there's this tool that I pay about $25 a month for. It's called Whitespark. It'll tell you the number of citations that you have throughout the web. Now, you and Bloom Birth Services both have the same amount of citations, which is probably why you're both in the map pack. The more citations you have, the higher you will be placed inside this section of Google My Business map pack, whatever you want to call it. There. So again, citations are your name, address, and phone number. If you search for directories, or there's over 300 of them throughout the United States and even more throughout the world, it takes about 7 minutes to drop your information in those. But the more you do, the better off you will be. Citations. So then the last thing we're going to talk about is votes, backlinks that Google gives your site. So this is your website here, pagegold8.com. Sorry, I'm going to murder your last name. But you've got a decent amount of citation flow, which is from your citations. I mean, citations, it makes a lot of sense there. But trust flow, you've got 0 on. Interestingly, the other Bloom Births doesn't have it either. So the thing where Bloom Births has you, though, is in backlinks. And you look at the total number, so basically you're going to look at the historic plus the fresh. So you've got a total of 3. Whereas Bloom Births has a total of 25 plus 10, which is 35. So that's why they're above you in that. So the easiest way to do this, to connect your site to other sites to get more votes in Google's eyes, because the more relevant connections you have, if you went around and searched for something like birthing services or blogs about birthing services, or blogs about being a doula, and then you comment on those. Let's just look that up a minute. Births doula blog comment 1. So this is out in Tulsa, obviously, but she has a blog on being a doula. So you're going to look for finding her posts. This is back in 2016. So you're going to go down to the bottom and see, okay, what comments do they allow? And so then, do they say that you can comment somewhere? Subscribe via email, comments. It looks like these comments are closed here. So then you just go to the next one. I'm trying to find you a good example, but may or may not be able to in the time that you're willing to listen to this. So we're going to look at here. It's got comments on there. It's got no comments here. But this one, so this is a good example. So you're going to put your name, just Paige. You'll put your email in there. I don't know what that is. But then you'll go over here and you'll take your URL, your domain name, drop it in over here. Hey, I really liked what you said in your post. And then you add value in some way, saying, giving a more thoughtful critique. I'm not an expert in birthing services. I've studied marketing for the past 2 years. Before that, I did philosophy and theology, so I'm a little bit of a nerd in that way. But yeah, so then you would submit this, and then it would pop up as a comment, which there's no comments here, but then there would be a backlink to your site from there, or it'd be another vote. So those are 3 simple ways that you can get better rankings on the search engine. Add more content to your site, increase the amount of citations that you have, the name, address, and phone number listings. Just Google citations, so citation or directory, and those will pop up pretty easily. The main ones are Yellow Pages. You're going to look at Yellow Pages would probably be the biggest one. Yelp is another one you can get listed on. So those are two ones that'll help you out there. And then you're going to look at backlinks, and then you use the blog commenting technique to increase the number of backlinks that you have on your site there. You've got 3, they've got 25, 35 there. So yeah, I hope this helps your marketing endeavors. So, and if you want to reach out, I can do all the things that you're talking about there that I've talked about here, but mainly I just want to see your business improve, and I want to see you grow as far as that goes. So yeah, hope life's treating you well. Talk to you later.